Hi, I'm Brad Henry. Welcome to the Governor's Biofuels Conference. Our nation has embarked on a policy to reduce our dependence on foreign oil and develop alternative transportation fuels. This new direction aims to address concerns for national security, economic growth, and the environment. Through our resources, experience, and location, Oklahoma is poised to play a central role in reaching these national goals. This conference brings together leaders in this effort to share their vision and knowledge. We cannot know all the answers, nor will this new industry take shape overnight. But we begin today by raising the right questions and moving forward to build a strong future for Oklahoma and America. I sincerely appreciate your participation, your commitment, and your vision for a brighter future for all. Enjoy the conference.
On September 11th, 2001, as many of us watched our televisions in stunned silence, America was attacked. "15 of the 19 hijackers were from Saudi Arabia, a nation we believe to be our strongest ally in the Persian Gulf and the owner of the largest known oil reserves in the world. This act shattered many of our assumptions about the world. Chief among them were the assumptions about our dependence on foreign oil.
America is addicted to oil, which is often imported from unstable parts of the world.
Our addiction to oil really is quite understandable because for much of the 20th century, our standard of living, the American standard of living, was lifted by an oil resource that was abundant, secure, and cheap. That's no longer the case. Today, oil resources are diminishing, vulnerable, and expensive.
Today, the United States depends on foreign countries for 60% of the oil we consume. In 2006, to pay for this imported oil, the United States is expected to spend $320 billion. Some of this money finds its way into the hands of the very organizations that plot to attack America. In addition to national security and economic well-being, our escalating consumption of oil threatens our environment. These concerns are not new. America has been wrestling with them for decades. What is new is the determination to do something about it.
We will also fund additional research in cutting-edge methods of producing ethanol, not just from corn, but from wood chips and stalks or switchgrass. Our goal is to make this new kind of ethanol practical and competitive within 6 years.
And it's starting right here in Oklahoma.
Grass into fuel, yeah, that's a really interesting topic. And of course, the whole industry is based on the fact that we're trying to replace gasoline.
At the Noble Foundation, located in Ardmore, Oklahoma, researchers are working to develop an energy crop that farmers and ranchers can harvest as a cash crop.
This is the equivalent of an oil reserve, but instead of the oil being under the ground, the oil is above the ground.
We have a tremendous need to develop alternative energy in this country.
Well, a dedicated energy crop is one that's grown specifically for biofuels or to be used in processing biofuels. Right now, because we import so much oil, we're sending a lot of money overseas. It would be nice to give the farmers that money. And I think this has a potential to do that.
Researchers at the University of Oklahoma and Oklahoma State University are discovering ways to convert these feedstocks into transportation fuel.
We've been involved in a project for at least 6 years in converting biomass to ethanol using a gasification fermentation process. So we're definitely gearing up with different conversion technologies to address the issues that we see, how we can provide ethanol to the nation with Oklahoma feedstocks.
I see no technological problems coming up that we cannot overcome with more work in this area so that the biofuels can grow as a replacement for petroleum-based fuels.
I feel confident that we have the knowledge base to convert cellulose to ethanol.
Oklahoma currently has enough grain resources to fuel 3 or 4 good-sized ethanol plants.
I think within 5 years we'll have a cellulose to ethanol plant somewhere within this region.
The biofuels area hits so many of the strengths of Oklahoma that it makes perfect sense, absolute sense. There's a necessity for Oklahoma to move into this area.
This may well provide a tremendous opportunity for agriculture. It may provide agriculture throughout Oklahoma and our country an opportunity to develop and grow an alternative crop.
Much like the early days of the oil and gas industry, I see a lot of similarities with this new biofuels industry, especially one based on plants and specifically switchgrass. And the real potential is the ability of this industry to change Oklahoma agriculture and rural development in a very positive way.
I'm really excited about this, but it's going to require that we change the way we think about things. And we can change, and we can meet this challenge.